It's a pleasure to have here Bernie Dunn in the segment Brave and Empowered Women. Welcome to Nuestro Mundo y Más con Eli.
Gracias. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, ella dijo gracias en español. Muy bien. I love that. Okay, Bernie, it's a pleasure. That's the way I said to have you here in this segment. I love this segment because I could show the brave and empowerment women what they're doing for the society. And you have an organization. We're going to talk more about that. But right now, where are you from?
I'm from here, but I was born in the Philippines and have been here most of my life. So it's a wonderful place to be.
Yes, here you can make your dreams come true. And how was that transition from Philippines to here?
Well, I was born in the Philippines, then I grew up in the States, and then when I was 16 years old, we moved back to the Philippines, and I went to high school and college there. And then I came back to the States and joined the military.
And how is being your experience from there to here? It was easy for you like a woman. You know that sometimes we have to work double than the men to make our goals come true.
It's interesting, especially when I was in the military. It was a long time ago, and so there was way more. I mean, now we have a few more women veterans, women in the military, but now it's a little bit different. And so I didn't know I was doing something different. You know what I mean? So we're just growing up and doing the things that we think is all right. And yeah, go ahead.
We had a purpose in this life, and I always think that when we are in a place or doing something, it's because God put us in that place, and we had a vision. So we had to keep in that vision to make our dreams and everything come true. Talk a little bit more now about your organization and say the name.
Okay. My organization is Be Enjoy LLC. We serve women veterans and their caregivers and spouses in the greater Tampa Bay area. And what we do is teach mindful art. And what that means is it's not so much about the art, it's about reconnecting with self, something about veterans in general, but women a lot, is we self-isolate. And that's how I found art to help me, because I ended up staying home for 5 years I wouldn't leave the house unless my husband or my children were with me. And eventually I wanted something different, right? And so I pursued treatment, and sometimes treatment is good, but it's not enough. And I was looking for more connection with myself and with my community. And so I stumbled, literally I was just throwing paint on tiles, just for myself, just to get the emotion on the tiles as opposed to in my head and going through my head. And then I started feeling less angry. I started feeling less depressed, and I just kept doing more things. And then I kept challenging myself and taking this class and this class and this class. And with each thing, I found more comrades in arms, right? People who wanted to do some of the things I'm doing. And as when I first started, I was very, very shy. So this is interesting for me. But then as I got better and doing more things and learning to breathe again, learning to communicate, yes, being challenged to communicate. But then I taught my first class, and oh my goodness, I had written a poem called Rushing. a few years ago, and I was challenged to do it out in front of a crowd of over 100 people at the Straz here in Tampa. And I was doing it just for myself. But do you know that many people, they're like, what are you doing in my head? Right? And it was about rushing and not knowing how to breathe and having all these tools that I went to all these classes. And sometimes when you're feeling that anxious, you can't think anymore, right? And then what's the one thing? I breathe. I take a deep breath. I release it. And then I can calm down and I can think again. And so as I keep doing that, I keep finding more veterans that find it helpful. And so now we teach more mindful as opposed to art, but then we're playing with the art. So it's fun. It could be dancing, it could be clay, it could be gardening, it could be singing, it could be dancing. So it's, I find joy, I have passion for it.
I could see it in the way that you express yourself. I could see it in your eyes. I could see that it's a passion for you, that you're enjoying it, and that's good, you know? And that's good because you break the barriers. You break the barriers because you was in a situation that it was stress, depression, and everything. So you came out of your area of comfort. And not only that, you just not help you yourself. It's just that you're helping other people, and you teaching other people that yes, it's a change. You have a chance to change. You have a chance to do good things. They have a better life that impact the life of other people in a positive way.
And that's what I love, right? I want to create a space, not just here or there, but in all areas of Tampa Bay. So it's in the neighborhoods. So I don't have the energy to teach everybody, but what I want to do is I want to encourage other veterans to come together and spend time together. Do whatever it is that they want to do. Sometimes it's going to be fishing. I would never want to go fishing, but that's just my choice, right? So I enjoy the watercolor, I enjoy drawing with pencils, I enjoy abstract art and dancing and singing and writing and everything, right? And so if I can do for even one other veteran what I needed 10 years ago, right? That's the reason to get up in the morning. That's the truth. So I usually cry, so.
It's okay to cry, okay? It's okay.
Thank you. So in that, in the last 10 months, I've been volunteering to teach mindful art to veterans in the community, and every time I teach a class, they just are drawn to it. And when is another class going to be? And so in October, on 3 events, the 4th, the 11th, and the 18th, we're going to have some line dancing, some gardening, some mindful art, some mindful writing, and some mindset change, and some decorative art. And so that's exciting because it's not just me, it's everyone, right? And each one of our facilitators is a veteran. And that's important because something that we all have to be aware of in community is that we can trigger people sometimes, right? We can trigger people, but if you have trauma awareness in your training, then you can be aware and you can create safe space for them that doesn't bring attention to them, but it still helps them so they can process where they're not feel unsafe, right? So sometimes that happens. just sitting in the restaurant, somebody will come up to you and will start talking, and you're like, oh, no, okay, so I'm breathing. So I'm breathing, but practicing the mindfulness and practicing the art, it allows you to breathe. It makes that mindful muscle stronger, right? And so if I can teach that to even just a couple of people, and then they teach it to a couple of people, pretty soon the whole world is breathing. So we need to breathe to live.
So the people that's seeing right now the program, where they could contact you and how they could talk to other people to see how they could get your services too.
So we have a website, www.beinjoy, that's BEEINJOY.com. And our phone number is 813-849-0023. And we have other social media, and I'm not that techie, so if you go to the website, you'll be able to find our other social media. And just call and we'll let you know how to register for any of our classes, or even book us to come to your own place, right? Yeah, so it's however you want to do it. We travel and go to different areas and talk to people, and I'm just excited.
Yeah, no. I'm excited having you here and sharing that information, what you're doing, because you're a veteran person and helping others too. What message you will give to all those people right now in the camera that's looking at us?
My message is, don't give up. There's always hope. And talk to somebody, anybody. There's a hotline, 988. You can call if you need help. You have my phone number. If you need to talk to somebody, call me. But find that hope. Take that next step, and it gets easier and easier. And this is why we do what we do.
Can you share the groups that you're impacting?
We're impacting women veterans, older women veterans in the Tampa Bay area. We're also looking in the greater area of Central Florida. But for right now, we have to start at the beginning and reach our sisters here in Tampa Bay and Pinellas area.
Repeat your phone number again.
Yes. My phone number is 813-849-0023. Our website is www.beinjoy. And why is it Be Enjoy? Because I am a connector. So I pollinate relationships among women veterans. And joy is a reminder that we have to be in joy. We choose to be in joy, not to just enjoy, but to be in joy. There's a difference, and that's why I love what I do.
I could see it. I already said that I could see the passion that you're doing, everything about your heart. Something else that you want to share?
I want to share that if you're hurting, find some place, find the resources, talk to someone, talk to your family. If you can't talk to your family, talk to a friend. If you can't talk to a friend, talk to a stranger, seriously. And the crisis line is 988. And the VA, we have two wonderful VAs here in the Tampa Bay area. One is Bay Pines and the other is James A. Haley Veterans Hospital.
Bernie, thank you. God bless you. I like what you're doing. And anytime you're welcome to come here to the program, Nuestro Mundo Más con Eli. And I hope God give you a lot of energy, more help, and blessings so you keep doing the different in the community.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for this. This is wonderful.
No, for us, it's a pleasure, and God bless you again.
Thank you.
Esto es, mi gente, en el segmento Mujeres Valientes y Empoderadas. Y hoy tuvimos a Bernadette Dunn, veterana. Y vean, ya ustedes escucharon su historia, todo lo que ella está haciendo por esa población que muchas veces últimamente ha sido olvidada, que después que han dado un servicio, los han tenido arrinconados como si fueran unos trapos viejos, porque vamos a decirlo así, como que ya no pueden hacer más nada para la comunidad y la sociedad después de haber dado ese servicio por nosotros, por un país, por un estado. Y tener personas como Bernadette Dunn, que tiene una organización donde está ayudando a que todos esos veteranos tengan un motivo para vivir, un motivo para seguir, un motivo para seguir hacia adelante y darle esa alegría, y ella lo está llevando a cabo con su organización. Así que fue otra mujer más valiente y empoderada.